Yeah, Shelby, I would say the police presence here has even escalated over the last hour. As you could see, there's officers lining the street. We saw a tactical team even come in. Ambulances have just showed up as well. But I would say more and more police cars have continued to show up. Please stay clear of the area if you can, officers are asking. But there is someone barricaded inside of the home. Officers are surrounding that home. You could see people coming in and out of cars and kind of going back and forth around the home right now. There's no update on the condition of the person inside the home. All we do know is that that person did shoot an officer. That officer was transported to the hospital. There's no update on his condition as well, or if there is anyone else inside the home. But we've been here on the scene, and we will keep you updated when we learn more. Back to you. Clear.
That freaked me out when they had Jameson over there. Well,
I know.
Like,
I know. I was like really confused too. Are they still taking the shrine?
I don't know. I've just got it on the shot. I'm gonna sit down for just a second. Kind of, can you keep an eye on things for a minute? You don't know how to operate my camera.
What?
You don't know how to use my camera.
No.
You're not gonna admit
I mean
to
the
it.
smaller ones.
You're not going to admit to it.
Use your camera? No, I would have no idea. Did you ask me if I did?
Yeah, I said, do you know how to?
Oh, I said, oh. I thought you said you know how to use your camera. I was like, well, yeah.
Like, there was one thing was if there's something going on, I'd be like, man, watch the camera.
Yeah.
Sit down for a minute.
I have my camera. I'd be able to pull out, but I can't. Yours is too big.
You got it. Jack up your back one too.
Yikes.
Look, the cameras are down there with Gary and everything. There's five with them surrounding him.
Is he interviewing?
No, he walked past them.
They said they were going to set up here. We're going live soon. In the 300.
I don't think they're a band.
Huh?
I don't think they're a real band.
No, I mean, I don't think they can see where I can see. I think they got too much traffic. We're looking at the back of Cotton Ball. Yeah.
know if we're up or what. I don't know.
Huh?
Oh, no.
They would.
Yeah, I cut out. Okay. Hey, guys. Guys, can we take Gary? Can we take Gary Knight? The PIOs are coming up right now, and this is when we need to get information. He's walking down, so it might take a minute, but we're gonna jump in. I just don't want to go live. Maybe Okay. Oh wait, he's getting in his car. Yeah, maybe take Jameson first, just so that we could set up. He's still in his car, so we might be fine. Oh no.
Might be a little while.
I know. It might be a little while. He just got into his car and left, went up that way towards the standoff. It looks like someone's going in, though. Doesn't matter. I could go either way. I could go before her or after her. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's the tax thing there. It's going up on the house right now. Yeah.
But they've been just hiding up underneath.
I said, take Jameson because I thought we were, but not like a male. Like I was so excited. She didn't feel safe having her kids here. Just Jameson.
Who's with Jameson?
Stand by. Yeah, Shelby Jameson was absolutely right. We are working off some limited information here, but as you can see, this scene behind us has become even more active. There's been an increase in police presence and all types of law enforcement. There's been tactical teams going up to the house, kind of going around the house. They are definitely very actively trying to diffuse the situation here. We do know that there is someone barricaded inside the home who shot at an officer. That officer, like Jameson said, was transported to the hospital. What's interesting, too, is they have pushed everyone back from the scene, even neighbors. There's been neighbors that who have not been able to go inside their homes. There's been neighbors who have brought their kids outside to other locations. So it is a very dangerous, active scene right now, but we are just looking for more information from police. We'll keep you updated as we learn more. Back to you. Officer está en la hospital porque un hombre shot him. Vive aquí o no? Oh, sí. Yeah, what? What? How is he allowed to go? What if we just started going? Yeah. Sorry? What? Is who? No, no. Okay. He drove the opposite direction, so I don't think he's coming. He drove the opposite direction, so I don't think he's coming up here yet. I don't know if it's ending soon. Good.
Step off this one. You want me to just stay on this? Stay on the shot?
You could do a little pan, get fancy with it.
I've been going back and forth.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Shelby, this situation has been going on for about 2 hours now, and it's still very active. There's more and more law enforcement officers showing up here. As you can see, there's tons of police cars. There's tactical teams that have been circling the home where that man is barricaded inside of. We don't have much information we're working off of in terms of how this situation started or what the man is doing inside of the house now. We also don't know if there's anyone else barricaded inside of that house. What we do know is there is a large police presence here. Police have kind of moved us back away from the scene since it is a very dangerous situation. Along with that, they haven't let some of the neighbors to the home get back inside of their houses. They've been clearing this area. I've seen people kind of take their kids out and move them to different locations to maintain their safety. So we're just waiting for some more information from police as they de-escalate this very active situation. Back to you.
I love it. You're sitting there talking about them putting neighbors back in and stuff. There's this guy just walking around down there.
Really?
Yeah, like a neighbor. He just pulled off in that car. Yeah, he's just better walking around. I'm like,
Good. Get out of the street. Okay. That's right. Yeah, the street's blocked off, Eric.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna have you stand right
A little
here.
closer.
and you just look at them.
Okay.
Alright, Heather and Kent, we're talking with a resident who lives in a nearby street. He's gonna tell us his experience. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Lamont,
Lamont, what's your
Yes.
last name?
Overstreet.
Alright, Lamont, walk us through what happened. You just got home?
Yeah, I just got home, and when I was driving through just a while ago, and I was trying to get to my house, but when I got there, they got the blocks blocked off where you can't get in nowhere. So when I asked my next door, I asked the lady lived a couple doors down. She was on the street, and I asked her what was going on, and she was trying to explain to me what was going on, why we can't get to our address, to our house.
And when you heard what was happening, what went through your head? What emotions are you feeling right now?
Well, it shocked the hell out of me for a police to get shot. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody told me the police got shot, it's like, oh my God, you know, that's my first time ever hearing about a police getting shot. So,
Do you know some of the neighbors down this street?
no, I don't know no one on this street right here, but I know the people that live on my street though.
We're trying to get a sense of the area. Is this something that's out of the ordinary for this area? What is it typically like here?
Well, this is a really bad area to be living in. You know, because you have a lot of homeless people, you have a lot of drug dealers, you have a lot of little bit of everything in this area. So the area really is kind of dangerous a little bit. So I'm in the process of moving out of this area to a better area for me and my son.
And did police tell you when you could get closer to your home or the area?
Well, when I talked to police and I was talking to him, he said we're going to be out here for at least about a couple hours. So I just went there to him, but it's been no more than 30 minutes ago, and he told me that we're going to be out here for about a couple hours before we get to our house.
So on top of an unsettling situation that's happening right here, let's talk about the heat. It is hot today, so what is your plan here?
Well, today you see what I got right here, and just to cool me down, it is hot today. So my plan is today is to go to the lake, me and my boy, and hang out at the lake today to cool down. So I got home and I seen all that, so it's kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna get to go to the lake today or not or whatever.
And then just what emotions do you feel? I mean, are you upset by this, feeling unsettled, scared?
Well, I'm really kind of scared because the area, and then especially when you hear a police get shot, so that's really scary right there. So it's the area that you live in.
All right, sir. Well, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate it.
Anytime, ma'am.
Heather and Ken, back to you.
Do you mind spelling your name for us?
My name is spelled Lamont, Overstreet, Overstreet.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Alex.
you.
Anytime.
So Matt, he's how many streets over? One over? We could get him out.
Well, there's a police car blocking.
Yeah. I guess we can. Yeah, he said he couldn't.
Yeah, I mean, it's good seeing her.
Oh,
but I was
God,
like,
there's bugs everywhere. Check, check. Mic check.
I don't have any really cold water, but I have wet water.
I actually.
Hey, Eric, we're off the top here.
I can't show like a wide shot because the other space is small. Are we off the top or is it a bump?
We're off the top. That's been said. Oh, 2 minutes. Oh, you're in it. Never mind. Sorry. It's a force of habit, Eric.
Oh, I know. It's fine.
It's good reassurance that we both heard the same thing.
Might be a long time since I did.
Yeah, right? What time is it right now? 11:45.
43. Man, I hate going off with that to focus on you. I wish I could just stay on the Andy phone.
I know.
I know something's going to happen.
Where do you want me to move this time? Go off this way? Well, Shelby, this scene has not de-escalated at all over the last 2.5 hours. Actually, there's been more and more police, law enforcement officers showing up. It is completely packed with law enforcement around this house where this man is barricaded inside of. I mean, there is ambulances, police cars, there's tactical teams that have been moving back and forth. What's really interesting is the amount of neighbors that have been sitting on their porches, trying to figure out what's going on. I know I've seen a lot of neighbors be pushed out of their homes by police because of how unsafe that situation is. There's been kids that have been moved around to different locations. A man I just spoke with told me that police said he wouldn't be in his home for a few hours because of this scene. We have no information on the update of what's going inside the home that the man is barricaded inside of, but it has been around 2.5 hours now. There have been more and more police showing up recently, I would say within the last 10 minutes. So we are hoping for some information right now. Back to you. Oh my God. Wait. Guys. The gunshots or something. We're hearing something, gunshots.
I don't see them moving around or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not freaking out.
Yeah, they aren't freaking out.
They're moving in, though.
I'm trying to get their attention.
I don't care. They're moving in. They're moving in.
I know, but they should go live.
Well, if they can see it, but I don't want your hand in it.
Come back to us now. There's gunshots, and they're moving in. Come back to us. Yes, and they're moving in right now. Come back to us. I won't. I'll just talk over it.
Yeah, they're all moving in.
They're gonna come back to us. You know, just within the last few seconds, we've been hearing what sounds like gunshots. We cannot confirm that that's exactly what it is because we are moved back away from the scene, but there are tons of police now moving in on the house where that man is barricaded inside. You could see the police have all moved up. The presence has increased. We have been hearing noises. We have been hearing what sounds like gunshots. We can't confirm right now what is happening inside that home where that man is or if there's anyone else inside that home. We are just kind of sitting and waiting to see what happens within the next really minute, 30 seconds. But as you can see, there are more law enforcement officers moving in right now, going around the house. There's a tactical team. There's now people getting out of an ambulance. I see, I think, 2 ambulances that are on scene right now. There's a fire truck. There is that tactical team. I've seen a few tactical members. And then along with that, those police cars that have just seconds ago moved in after what sounded like gunshots. I do want to remind you that the man that is barricaded inside that home did shoot at an officer who Jamison has been telling us was transported to the hospital. So we are assuming that because this is going on for the last 2.5 hours, it is still a very dangerous scene that we cannot get anywhere near. Police have kind of pushed us off about a block away from that home, that they are aside. We are really just waiting out here for an update to see what happened since they've moved in on this home. But I would say there's more officers kind of moving around the situation. We're just going to stay here and wait to see what happens next. I mean, it has been 2.5 hours that this man has been inside, and police seem to have just made a move. In terms of moving forward, again, we did hear those gunshots, but we are unsure right now what is happening inside that home. But we will continue to keep you updated when we learn more information and speak to police about the situation.
I think it was a flashbang. No, it's not.
Did you hear that or no?
I heard something, but it sounded more like a flashbang than anything. I thought something was popping. It didn't sound like a gunshot.
They would be running.
Huh?
They would be running.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, nobody was running around or nothing.
Shelby? Yes, Shelby. We are here right on scene. Yeah, sorry, we lost you for a second in spotty service, but it is still the same situation. We're wondering if there were flashbangs that we were hearing. Everyone around the area, neighbors, stopped. They paused. They were hearing what they thought were gunshots. A man standing next to me just said, "I'm scared to go back into my home." He has again been out of his home for the past 2.5 hours. Neighbors down the block, even a block to the left and the block to the right of this home right here, have all been notified of the situation. Some of them couldn't get back into their home depending how close they were to this barricaded situation. We are still waiting for an update from officers. All of us are kind of standing by around a block away since they won't let us go any closer. But as we've seen, there have been officers that have moved in closer. They are getting out of their cars. They are running around the house. So we're expecting some kind of update soon, just based on what the latest advancement has been. No, Shelby, I haven't seen that vehicle since. We have seen tactical teams go around the house. So they have been kind of going back and forth from different vehicles, different law enforcement officers. We assume probably trying to make contact with the situation, diffuse the situation, since it was a standoff with someone barricaded inside. But we have seen an increase in ambulances within the last, I would say, 10 minutes.
From the helicopter.
Okay, we're just going to stay on this shot because I don't want to get in the middle of it just in case something happens. I'm just going to talk off cam.
Yeah.
They're taking someone out of the home right now.
Well, they didn't take him out to where we could see him. I bet you're in that car with the flashing light.
Colleen said she could confirm she saw it.
Well, I mean, from our angle, we can't. It must have been over the hill.
No. We haven't seen anyone, but Colleen said there is. They're all moving out now, though.
Yep.
You know, Shelby, I think there is a major update to this scene right now. It seems that officers are taking someone out of the house. There's been an increase in officers moving up on that home, and then more kind of moving back and forth from the house. It seems like everyone is congregated in one area. We're hearing around here that those were flashbangs, what we heard. So we are assuming they were not gunshots from inside. But again, we have to check with police once we get more information. We're about a block out because this scene was so dangerous. They pushed everyone out, including neighbors. Many neighbors couldn't get into their homes. All of the neighbors around this area are kind of waiting around where we are because they're nervous or not allowed to go closer inside the scene. But again, it seems like there has been some sort of a resolution here. There are people that are now kind of going in and out of the house and moving away. So there's some police officers driving away right now. You could see they're kind of moving positions after that initial kind of flash bang sound. It seems like maybe we might have an update very soon about what exactly has happened here. Back to you. Yeah, we'll keep it up.
I mean, that's all I can do to keep them out of it.
There's nothing we can do.
Luckily, I can shoot high.
Well, I don't know if they can see the same elevation that we can.
They probably couldn't do it. We could. We got to film it out with the helicopter.
I need to get some water. What? I know. Did you do an interview?
No, I waited for you.
No. I kind of want to see something else.
The hostages are out.
I had 34 texts about you and Colleen. I was like,
What? Hey, Eric. Tape's going up.
I'm sorry. You have that?
What?
Suspect's dead.
He's dead. Who said that?
oh, yup.
Who said it?
Jason. Or we got it from police to our desk.
Yeah, they put up all that. They put up the caution tape. Now you can see
So
it.
the first one was downtown, the plus.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, so we definitely did
Give
hear
your
a
gunshot. Yeah.
I'll just talk to that officer so I can have something to say. It sounds that's useless.
Literally.
Caitlin's at a golden eye seeing the family of the
Yes.
suspect. But she hasn't gotten word that we're able to get closer, which
Gary
I
just told me
understand.
we'll let you know where we go.
You want to get sound from this guy?
Yep.
Can we do that
Oh, wait.
interview here real
Yeah, wait, I got you. Yes?
quick? My good friend here, we kind of work together.
Yes. Yep, yep, that's what I'm hearing.
She might have to go on.
Right, okay, now, because I was going to get sound too from a neighbor, but do you want me to wait? Okay. We're going to do one more hit, Eric. What? Yep. Stand by. Yeah, Shelby, that's exactly right. After this 2.5-hour standoff, that suspect that was barricaded inside that home behind me here is dead. All of the people inside of the home were removed from the situation. Law enforcement officers are starting to move off scene. They just set up crime scene tape moments ago. But again, a lot of the neighbors are starting to congregate around this area. Police have not lessened the line here. They still have us around a block and a half away from the situation as they are finishing up the scene there. But again, most of the law enforcement officers, the tactical team, have moved out. We did hear what sounded like gunshots. Now knowing that that suspect is dead, we also heard even more what sounded like maybe flashbangs. But now we do know the end result of this situation. We are going to learn more from police in just a few minutes. They are giving us an update as soon as the rest of this scene is clear. Back to you. Okay. Let's do an interview.